Hello and welcome. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. I am Adirayo Senami. Nigeria's President Muhammadu Buhari today appointed renowned diplomat and former Minister of External Affairs, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, as his new Chief of Staff. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Barrister Boss Mustafa, formally announced this before the commencement of the Federal Executive Council meeting. His appointment was speculated ahead of the announcement by the Nigerian media yesterday. He has since been sworn in and resumed office. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, this Tuesday confirmed 242 new cases of COVID-19 in 19 states across the country and the Federal Capital Territory, taking the total number of infections to 4,641. So far, 959 patients have recovered, with 158 deaths recorded. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization (WHO) this Tuesday says it held a virtual meeting with 70 traditional medicine experts in Africa in a bid to find a cure for the coronavirus. The health organization said an agreement was reached with the herbal medicine experts on clinical trials for their remedies. Similarly, the governor of the Central Financial Institution in Nigeria, CBN, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, has said the CBN will support researchers, science-based laboratories and biotechnology companies with a 100 billion naira grant to produce a homegrown vaccine to combat coronavirus in Nigeria. Lesotho's embattled Prime Minister Thomas Tabane says he will hand in his resignation this Wednesday due to old age. Tabane has been accused of murdering his first wife, allegations that have contributed to the disintegration of his coalition government. The Lesotho Parliament is due to meet on the 22nd of May to form a new government and name a new Prime Minister. In another development, the chairman of the Nigerian Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 and the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, has raised the alarm over the unhealthy practice of picking face masks from rubbish dumps and selling them. He warned that if allowed to continue, this will worsen the spread of COVID-19 in the country. The Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Star Shawarma, Ms. Mnenna Atto, has been arrested by operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission in Benue State, Nigeria, this Tuesday. According to reports, Atto and her workers were assaulted by EFCC officials following a disagreement over a $4 shawarma, which is equivalent of 1,600 naira. Meanwhile, the EFCC, through the head of media and publicity, Dele Oyewale, stated that the investigation on this matter is ongoing and vowed that appropriate sanctions will be applied to whomever is found to have acted out of character, as it is not in the Commission's hallmark to act arbitrarily. We'll take a short break now. When we return, 11,000 Nigerians to be evacuated from Saudi Arabia, and still ahead, Twitter staff work from home indefinitely. Stay with us, details coming shortly.
Dear colleagues, as we continue to deal with the impact of the coronavirus, we are concerned that there's so much fake news about COVID-19 in circulation. Clearly, we are not just dealing with a pandemic, but an infodemic. As public relations practitioners, we urge all our registered professional colleagues in the NIPR FCT chapter, and indeed all citizens, to use the social media responsibly by only sharing information that is factual and authentic.
If you or someone around you displays COVID-19 symptoms,
please do not hide or assist someone to hide the symptoms, as you put yourself, health workers, and others at risk.
Working in a hospital also gives me the opportunity to let you know that COVID-19 is real. We should abide by the government regulations.
We commend our Honorable Minister of FCT and the Minister of State FCT for their relentless efforts in the fight against coronavirus within the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Dear FCT residents, dear professional colleagues,
let us take responsibility. Maintain social distancing.
Maintain physical distancing. Practice frequent hand washing under running water for not less than 20 seconds.
And observe heightened personal hygiene. Stay safe
Let's stay alive together.
Stay safe. Let's stay alive together.
Stay safe. Let's stay alive together.
Stay safe. Let's stay alive together.
This message is from the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, NIPR, FCT chapter.
Welcome back. You're watching AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja. The Saudi Arabia government has compiled a list of 11,000 Nigerians to be evacuated from the kingdom. In an interview this Tuesday with Premium Times, Nigeria's Foreign Affairs Minister Geoffrey Onyema confirmed that the list is made up of individuals who had traveled to the country for spiritual or tourism purposes, as well as those who are illegally living in the kingdom without necessary residency permits. In the same vein, the British police are investigating the death of a railway worker who was assaulted by someone claiming to have COVID-19. Belly Mujinga was working at Victoria Station in London when she and a colleague were approached by a member of the public who spat in their faces. Both women subsequently fell ill with coronavirus. In another development, the Chief Executive Officer of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, has formally notified his staff that they will be able to continue working from home as long as they see fit. The CEO noted that Twitter is one of the first companies to adopt the work-from-home model. Unlike much of the rest of the world, that push has been accelerated by the COVID-19 stay-at-home orders. Meanwhile, 2 states in the U.S., New York and New Jersey, have returned Russian ventilators to the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, as a result of the fire outbreak at a St. Petersburg hospital this Tuesday, which led to the death of 5 COVID-19 patients. FEMA says the future use of the equipment will be determined by the outcome of Moscow's probe into the fire incident. And that's it on AD4 TV Radio News Update, coming to you live from Abuja, Nigeria's capital. You can join the conversation on our website at www.ad4tvradio.com. Please follow us on social media at AD4TV Radio on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn and Instagram. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel as AD4TV Radio. Many thanks for watching. I am Adirayo Senami.